going on, my YouTube friends? Yes, we're in the garage today, Mr. Mach 1's garage. Yes, we are here. We're going to mess with the Fairmont, pull the Mach 1 out, and we're going to start working on the Fairmont a little bit. You know, I had a little wipe out on my dirt bike, and I was a little sore and hurting, and so I haven't really fooled with the Fairmont much. Picked up a few things for the 55 Chevy, but we're going to work on the Fairmont today and try to get some of this done. It's a beautiful day, but it's supposed to get up in the 90s, so we'll see what happens. I got the fan going. I got my little ceiling fan going. We're going to rock and roll a little bit today. But anyhow, man, I hope you guys had a wonderful 4th of July. I know I did with my kids and that. Yeah, buddy. Thumbs up, baby. Family. That's what it's all about. Remember that. 59 years old. I'll be 60 this year. 60 years old, man. Woo, where did time go? You know what I'm saying? All my kids, they got kids. Wow, whatever, man. But anyhow, but the thing about it is, it's Fairmont Day. Yeah, buddy. Ooh, I got an itchy nose. Must have got some pound or something in there. Woohoo, yeah, buddy. So let's get this turned around, see what we're getting ready to do. First, we got to do a little cleanup, though, because the garage is a mess. So anyhow, Fairmont. Remember that car? Remember the Fairmont? I remember the Fairmont. Matter of fact, we got to get to working on it. Yeah, buddy. We got to get that engine fired up soon, man. I'm telling you, it's crazy. But anyhow, I got to get the Mach 1 out of the garage, so I have some room to work on it. And I just got, everything is a mess. Look at my garage, man. I mean, it's a mess. It's a mess. I got drills out. I got stuff out. I got these heads and intake from Stupid Fast Truck. He's actually came out of his boat, and everything is a mess. Yes, it is. So let me get some of this cleaned up, and we'll get to doing something. Yeah, buddy, with the Fairmont, we do have a plan. Get this stuff out of my way here. So we do have a plan, and we got sticker. Yeah, buddy. So we're gonna run the fuel line through the side over here, not the fuel line, the wiring through the side over here, and then we're gonna get going. So we're gonna run everything down along the brake line inside the car for the wiring. And yeah, so let me get this stuff cleaned up and I will bring you back. All right, so I've been under the Fairmont. I did the ground, which you guys seen that before. And I ran the wire. I've run it through this up here, which I need to put a grommet in there too. So I just cut off a piece of vacuum hose and run it around there and glue that in there so we don't have a problem with that rubbing or anything like that. Don't need no short outs by the gas tank. No. And then we got it, and I got it brought through here and then run up, and I do have a grommet right there. I don't know how good you can see that grommet, but it's there. So we got things going on, man. And I went and had to run and get an intake, which that's another video. But yeah, so the fuel pump, we got wired up into the relays, and let me get up in the trunk and I'll bring it right back. We're in the trunk. But anyhow, so I got the fuel pump wired into the blue wires because that's what it says to do. Red wire into the 2 blue wires. And then we have the orange wire right here. That is for the power for the on and off switch for the fuel pump. And then we have the red wires, which are right there, is the red and the orange. We have the red wires that go to a battery shutoff, which I have that right here. So I'm gonna have to run some battery wires back here and to the front. So yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do. So, but like I says, I gotta start with the relays on there. And then the red and orange wires we still got to hook up. So let's go into the cab. Pretty sure that this yellow wire, I got to look at the instructions again, will run along with the brake line. And then I run it through there and run it into the back to the relays. So this would be the fuel pump start. I'm pretty sure. Let me look at this right here. So you got the yellow wire right there. And sure enough, fuel pump on. That goes to the yellow wire. So yeah, so we got that going on there. And so we'll have to wire that back. But I'm not going to do that today because I'm going to tell you something. It is hot. hot, hot, hot. So I'm going to kind of give up for the rest of the day. Yeah, buddy. Let me turn this on. I just love wiring. It's one of my favorite, most passionate things to do, wiring. So anyhow, what my plan is to come back out here tomorrow, get out here in the morning when it's a little cooler. It's supposed to rain a little bit tomorrow. We had to clean out our gutters and stuff like that in the morning, so we'll do that. And I'm going to come out here and I'm going to run the rest of the wiring back to the fuel pump, the on and off switch, and the battery. I'm going to have to get a battery cable to run to the front, you know what I mean, for the battery shut off. So that right there will be a relay for that. And yeah, so we're going to start moving around here. I'm feeling a little bit better, man, after my little motorcycle crash. And yeah, and I also picked up something today for the 55. That's the reason why I didn't get a lot done. But anyhow, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for coming along, watching. You guys are awesome. If anybody tells you different, you tell them come see me, and I tell them you're awesome. You have a great rest of your day, night, whatever time it is you watch this. Yeah, buddy. And I hope you had a great 4th of July. I know I did.